mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
To the inside. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Lakers trail by 6. To end the drought, Prince misses.
2 minutes.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. And the dunk by Giannis.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
So the Lakers call timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
A chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And the Lakers with another miss.
They've been beating him to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Dinwiddie against Crowder. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's Christie. No scoring in this one. Connaughton against Christie. And Giannis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Right now they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Connaughton. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And Christie drops them both. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Bucks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Christie, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gallinari. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one.
Christie.
So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Bobby Portis. Gallinari is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Gallinari. And it's Malik Beasley in for Pat Connaughton. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and they too are human.
Fourth in field goal percentage. And they are top 10 in steals. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
Other fast break points are what makes them such an exciting team. Even opposing crowds enjoy watching them play just for the entertainment factor. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. They need this. James, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Hachimura. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Russell against Lillard. Lopez left side. Taken away by Hayes. Russell against Lopez. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
They get it back. Up top, Russell. An 11-point
And even while he was, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on.
Easily, he provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Crowder with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Davis. Prince wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard left side.
2 minutes.
Over Davis. They get the rebound. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 14.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go. Away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
From deep, Prince. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And guys, you look back to their loss last time out. He missed a lot of free throws that cost him.
Well, it was such a close game. They couldn't afford to waste their chances at the line, but he did. And just as you said, it cost him. And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Portis kicks to Beverly. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Los Angeles.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Giannis outside. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers trail by 21. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's just a savvy move by Anthony Davis. I mean, caught the defense off balance and was able to draw the contact.
The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Anthony Davis.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
Nice shot by Portis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Davis puts it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Beverly. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
But the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they...
30 seconds.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15 rebounds and 3 blocks. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up.